Abusia higher gossip 247 on subscribe to your channel na wa subscribe. Abusia video way a 2-in-1 na first part no the former Attorney General versus the current Attorney General. You be call issue ni so, but young call parliament, there na say the minority led by Afenyo Markins say almost say appointment His Excellency John Dramani Mahama by or cancel and I say all terminate no dear. Dwene ho a ne aban no enya adwen na obekaya me the video brew a meche say the current president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama order chief of staff say on cancel appointment His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo after 7th December no inti no na say omo eden terminate most of the appointment as omo gusu as omo cancel ni nyina no na say minority say there be omo dwene ho amonti ase.
State institutions have been issuing termination letters, revoking appointments, and it is causing a lot of trauma to the youth of the country who have been employed by the states. Mr. Speaker, I have seen letters from the GRA, from Ghana Water, from Gridco, and of particular concern is Ghana Health Service. Health professionals who were recruited have been given letters to go home. Teachers who were recruited have been given letters to go home. Mr. Speaker, recruitment is not an event. It is a process. So I do not think he had intended that people who have gone through aptitude tests, gone through interviews, should be sent home. But it is all over the place. It is all over the place that our countrymen and women, our youth, are being sent home. They went to office, they were asked to come home with these letters. Where do they find food to eat? How do they feed their families? How do they feed themselves? What is going to be their future? On the strength of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's tweets of May 2017, I would want to adopt these words as though they were mine. These are very veritable words that he used to crave the indulgence of the government at the time to get back to ensure that our people did not lose jobs. And I repeat it, these workers are all citizens of Ghana, and like all Ghanaians have rights which must be protected. One Ghana, one people.
Engage in such recklessness and you go and you know that you are leaving office, and you decide to load the public sector with workers, that will make it difficult for the incoming government. What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? So, Mr. Speaker, I will not. Look, I made those statements at the transition team meetings, and I'm repeating those statements here, that it is reckless for you to leave, for you to know that you are leaving office, but you decide to load the public sector with workers so that the incoming government will come and inherit such workers, and then we'll be struggling with how to pay them. Mr. Speaker, if we go and we want to interrogate a lot of the recruitments that took place, you will realize clearly that those recruitments amounted to abuse of discretion. There was no proper advertisement. There were no proper advertisements. People sat down and then just agreed among themselves, brought together family members, brought together foot soldiers, and then they went and recruited them.
It's the majority in parliament. A year and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo after 7th December na ya to abawia onu nim so ba be kono. And I say washe da recruit a year workers bebre e de agu a year aban payroll so I say no na say wo hu say wo ba be fi aban mu no was na also to am kan de wan ntimi am for omo ntu am ka o na wo ba be fisu na obi fufuro ba na wa hye da to say I load the public sector no with a lot of nkrofo. It is hard there as appointment to make year 7 after 7 December ne de oma cancel ni nyina ene de omo aka so be hyehyɛ pa na omo ye wia na omo fa nkrofo ewo public sector honom abusuya ye kɔ attorney general ene minister of justice omo ho ne ye kɔ abusuya enti Godfred Dame former attorney general or say the current attorney general a friend Dominic Ayine ni de ontina se sa over 10 major cases wo man mu ha say ono ba e so won continue bi ma wa cancel sa cases ni wa drop ni nyina no onti ase mo fa nchirichire mu mbra efise adwuma ono abo sa cases ni ho no wo ba sesi a wo say wa cancel sa cases won continue bi ni de ase political motivated because of sankrofo ni nyina wo NDC nti na say wo say wa cancel no na ase den because cases a current attorney general and minister of justice Dominic Ayine I cancel and say wa redraw no na to say the case against doctor ato forcing to say no na to say or no sika financial losses be our cause to the state case and na to say current attorney general by or so won continue sa case ni bi mo cancel no after say his excellency John Dramani Mahama the former deputy governor na to say World Bank of Ghana Johnson, Dr. Johnson Asiama, or no so to say the case or and also so Dominic Ayine or the current attorney general say wa cancel sa case na say wa withdraw say own di chire biem afin so Dr. Stephen Opuni to say or no so na or the former minister of works and housing and also so the case also wa cancel no Alhaji Collins Dauda and also so the case also wa cancel no any other cases. To say Godfred Dame, the former attorney general, said on Fanchich Mumbra because on Tiasie.
Dr. Ayine was sworn in as attorney general on Wednesday, 22nd January 2025. On Friday, 24th January 2025, he caused to be filed a notice of abandonment of the appeal by the state in Republic versus Atuforsen and 2 others. On Tuesday, 28th January 2025, we withdrew the case against Dr. Stephen Opuni and 2 others, resulting in the complete whitewash of their crimes by an acquittal and discharge through the back door. On 29 January 2025, he entered another withdrawal in Republic versus Okosuampofo and another, again resulting in an acquittal and discharge of the accused. On 30 January 2025, Dr. Ayine withdrew 2 different cases against Dr. Johnson Pandit Isiama, resulting in his acquittal and discharge in one and a discharge in the other. There were more withdrawals and no reports required to be entered by the NDC government through the Attorney General in the subsequent days. Indeed, Hope built a trend of 1 day, 1 withdrawal was the occurrence of weekends. Ladies and gentlemen, this development irresistibly points to only one conclusion: a calculated, preconceived ploy on the part of the NDC to wipe out all criminal cases pending against its leading members and officials of the John Mahama government and clear them of wrongdoing not by the courts but through their Attorney General.